In 1996, there was a movie called Tin Cup, and the female lead character wore a necklace where pearls were evenly spaced on, possibly on a chain that was so fine you couldn't really see it was there. It was an illusion necklace, and it became the standard so much that this necklace is called a tin cup necklace. So I'm making a tin cup necklace with fishing line, just fishing line from the hardware store. This is 8-pound fishing line if you are going to go look for some. So I start by wrapping it around the toggle and then using a crimp bead. Crimp beads can be a little bit fiddly, um, and the crimping tool definitely helps. It bends it into like a U shape, and then you can fold the U shape in half and give it a good squeeze, and it usually stays put pretty well. Then I'm going to add a pearl, and I'm going to slide the pearl all the way down to the crimp bead and put it over both ends of the fishing line. And then I'm also going to take the end of the fishing line and I'm going to wrap it around the pearl and feed it back through so that the pearl is kind of enclosed in this little knot. And I'm going to continue making these little knots down the length of the fishing line, adding different beads and spacing them out. I started out ambitious, not having made one of these since probably the 90s, and didn't remember how much these little knots would eat up the fishing line. Oh, and there I do trim off the little excess end of that fishing line. So I cut about 24 inches of fishing line, and then I discarded a couple of inches on each end when I was adding the crimp bead and toggle, and it ended up being about a 12-inch necklace. So I'd say maybe try with double the fishing line to the length of the necklace that you're hoping for to have finished. So this is not a necklace I will ever be wearing. Maybe I know a child who would like to wear it, or I'll just take it apart and do something else with all these supplies. The fishing line is not that expensive. So I'm just doing a little pattern, and I did measure at first thinking I had plenty of fishing line, later realizing I did not, so I was spacing them about an inch and a half apart and alternating the pearls and these little crystals, putting a large fake pearl as the central pearl. There it is. The rest of the pearls are natural freshwater pearls, and then these are some uh, about 8 millimeter faceted crystals. But since I'm not um, using glue or anything to lock these into position, after I had added all of the beads or gotten to the other end of the fishing line, I was able to go back and respace everything so that I could finish adding the beads to make my pattern and to put the toggle on the other end. And that's the great thing about this kind of necklace with the fishing line is you can respace it till you're happy with it. And then I usually just leave them like that. I don't add any glue or anything, but you could if you're concerned that they're going to slip around and move. If they slip around and move on me, I can just slip them back into position. So here's the other end where I'm stringing on my last pearl and my little crimp bead and putting on the other end of the toggle clasp and feed the fishing line back through the crimp bead and the pearl. It was a little tricky to get it through the pearl with the fishing line already having passed through the pearl twice. So I did cut and pull that through off camera where I could get a grip on it with the pliers and see what I was doing on this nearly invisible fishing line. So then I'm just closing off the little crimp bead, and I will trim off the end of the fishing line that is sticking out. And then I did put it on a neck form to just sort of take a look at it, and you can do some fine tuning of the position of the beads after you're done. You don't even need to worry about spacing them as you're making it. You can just add them all and then go back and space them once you are done with the toggles and everything. But it's a pretty easy way to make a necklace, and we'll see if the 90s are making a comeback. Maybe the tin cup necklace is due for a revival. I need to make it a little bit longer to make it something that I could actually wear, but that's okay. It was an experiment to see what my brain remembered of these things.